In today's news for you, do you need to be gluten-free to be healthy? Registered dietitian Mickela Mitchell with the Southeast Dairy Association is here on what is one of today's hottest nutrition topics. Before we get into the fact that it's so prevalent to be able to get gluten-free now and it's kind of become almost a fad, explain to my viewers what gluten is.
Yeah, this is an important point, right?
Yeah.
What exactly are we talking about? So gluten, even though it's typically found in very carbohydrate-rich foods like breads and pasta and crackers, baked things, it's actually a protein, and it's found in wheat, barley, and rye. So even, you're not going to see gluten listed on an ingredient label. If it contains wheat, barley, or rye, gluten is present.
So who needs to be gluten-free? Because now it's becoming like my kids will see, oh, hey, maybe we need this because it's gluten-free, because I'm always pushing sugar-free and certain free things, chemical-free. But they think now gluten-free is supposed to be like even healthier for you, but not the case.
Well, not necessarily. So people really have to evaluate. There are people who are gluten sensitive. There are people who have, diseases that hospitalize them, like it's a really chronic, debilitating illness,
disease,
like celiac. And then there are people who have more of an intolerance or sensitivity, and that's a lot more fuzzy. People can report feeling kind of foggy in the brain. They may have digestive issues, but they don't really know why. There could be skin disturbances. It's this whole kind of host of things, and an elimination diet is a way for them to figure that out. So they remove what they think is the problem, gluten, and if they get better, great. And then if you try to reintroduce it, same problems come back, you kind of know.
Well, what about some of these foods? These would be foods with gluten in them?
Actually, I brought these along to show, I think, I always like to show alternatives. So these are grains, right? Some people are avoiding grains altogether, and that's fine. But these ancient grains like amaranth and chia seeds are grains that are gluten-free.
Right.
And they do contain a load of vitamins, minerals, fiber, which is great because gluten-containing foods are fortified.
Yes.
And so we don't want to, even further push people towards nutrient deficiency. So what can we do instead? I always say, you can't judge a food by what it doesn't have in it. You have to look at this whole package. Case in point, Cheetos. They've always been gluten-free, but it doesn't mean that they're a solid nutritional choice for you. So choose foods that have that whole nutrition package. Since I'm with the Southeast Dairy Association, I'm always going to bring some cheese, some yogurt, some milk, 9 essential vitamins and minerals in this package, protein, things that are essential to health. To that, I would add, pastured meats, high quality proteins, a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. All of those things are gluten-free, but we choose them because of what they contain, not necessarily what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah, Mickela, thank you so much. This interview will be on my Twitter and on my Facebook page a little later. As always, thank you so much. We'll be right back. Stay with us.